What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Starr and welcome to yet another Karmaloop haul / giveaway. Yes, that's right, as DJ Khaled would say, another one. Honestly, DJ Khaled has kind of ruined that phrase for me because whenever I hear someone say another one, like a little hologram image of his face pops up into my peripherals and he says another one as the individual is saying another one, even if they're not trying to say it like he says it. It's just like that phrase, what are those, that I was talking about the other week. Whenever I hear someone say what are those, even if it's not in that context or even about shoes or about anything in relation to that, I hear them say, what are those? Anyways, this is a sponsored haul. However, it is not really a sponsored giveaway just because I didn't want to ask them to do another giveaway. So basically this kind of just came about last minute. I had everything in my cart ready to go. I had this really dope tan deep shirt that would look super sexy on my body, on my skin. However, last minute I decided to remove that from my cart because I just felt like that money would be better spent by you guys, my viewers, and obviously you guys support me like crazy. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have a lot of the clothes that I have. So I just figured this would be a good opportunity to give back to you guys once again. It is only $42, but if you shop on Karmaloop, you know $42 can go a long way and you can get some dope stuff for 42 bucks. I'm gonna get into the giveaway details after I show off their product. However, I do want to show off the product because I feel like I'm an expert Karmaloop shopper. I see so many people do videos on stuff they caught from Karmaloop and it's just like, what? Why did you pick that when they had this? Then again though, I've been shopping at Karmaloop for almost 10 years, so I should be pretty freaking good at finding all of the fuego on Karmaloop.com. Before I get into the product, I do have two things to mention. First, of course, follow me on Instagram. That is the greatest Instagram in the game. If you guys don't know, my Instagram feed is the dopest. I'm gonna leave a link to that down in the description below so you can go click that and then hit follow in a new window. And also I'm gonna leave it on the screen so that way you can go to your phone and you can type in at THESTARR. Do not forget the double R like my homie Brandon Canales would say. LIFE. Bam! The Starr Life, and then you will be amazed, and then you'll probably say something along the lines of, oh my god, this feed is dope as fuck. You might not hit that tone quite as nice as me, but you know, you'll try. You'll try. And of course, I'll leave a link to all of my other social networks down in the description below as well, such as my Snapchat, my Twitter, my Tumblr, and my SoundCloud. Everything is the Starr Life, but if you want to follow me on Tumblr, I'm going to start posting my personal photography, so not just fashion-related stuff like I do on my Instagram. Also, real quick, before I show off the product, I need to give a huge shout-out to two individuals, Matt and Jay. Seriously, those are like the greatest Karmaloop employees of all times. In fact, they are like the greatest employees of all time. The CEO of Karmaloop, whoever owns Karmaloop now, needs to give the company to Matt and Jay and let them run that shit. I'm going to get into why those individuals are so great once I get to the piece that is relevant to that story, but I'm just going to get right into showing you guys the product. I just had to give a huge shout out to both those individuals because I am serious. They are such dope individuals and they really do try hard to make it a good shopping experience. Like, I really respect both of those dudes. So let's get into the product so I can show you guys what I picked up and then we will get into the giveaway details. Alright, the first piece is from 8N9 Clothing. Super dope, black on black extended bomber. On their website it says extended, it doesn't say extended on Karmaloop, and it's not really extended, so I don't know why they said that. But regardless, it's a really dope piece, tons of patchwork and embroidery. You got 8N9 logos embroidered all over this thing, and even though I don't fuck with 8N9 as a company, which I'll explain why in a second, this piece is just so dope. I had to cop this. And obviously it's black on black, it'll go with almost anything. I love this piece. You have a big 89ers patch embroidery on the back, super dope. Embroidery down both sleeves, you got like a skull and crossbones, another 8N9 little patch right there, 8N9 patch, more embroidery. Just super dope, tons of embroidery down the right sleeve. Also, this is reversible. I'll probably never wear this side, but this is like their gridiron design or whatever. And the only time I would really ever wear this is if I had an all black outfit that I thought it would look dope in, or if I was just doing it for a picture because it looked dope in the picture. Another reason I really like this piece is because this is forever trenches, and if you guys watch my trips to the thrift, you guys know I usually call the thrift stores trenches. That's like a term that I just started doing, I don't know why. But I was listening to this song on my SoundCloud where it's like, in the trenches, in the motherfucking trenches. So that made me start calling the thrift store trenches, and now a ton of you guys will Snapchat me when you guys find heat in the thrifts and be like, yo, I just found this fire in the trenches, yo, I just found this heat in the trenches. So that's just super dope that a lot more people are saying that. So keep saying that and keep calling the thrift store trenches and stay in the trenches finding that fire. Anyways, the reason I don't fuck with their brands is because I actually hit them up and I was just like, yo, I really like your brand. I think what you guys are doing is really dope. You guys have been creating some really awesome stuff lately and I'd love to work with you guys, and they didn't even hit me back, which is disrespectful. They could have easily hit me back and been like, yo, we appreciate the love, we appreciate what you're doing, but you know, we just aren't trying to do any sponsored hauls right now. And I would have been like, cool, bet, but at least hit me back and say thank you for the love. Now the next piece actually is an extended bomber, super dope, from Civil Regime, and this is called a wool bomber, but it's actually not wool. I checked the materials, it's made of like a polyester, which is great because it's not itchy at all, and sometimes wool can be really itchy, and as you guys know, I try not to buy any animal products. products. But really dope extended civil regime bomber. I love this piece. It's in a camel colorway. Everything about this jacket is super dope. I like that the zipper pocket is actually kind of like blended in, so it's just like a zipper in the sleeve, and yes, it goes into a pocket. My one complaint are these little flaps on the pocket. I think that's so annoying. I wish they would have just removed that. I might just cut that off myself, but then it'd be kind of just weird because I have this little button just chilling and there's no pocket. They released it in an olive and camel colorway. Both are really dope. However, I just didn't need olive, so I decided to pick up the camel because I have several olive jackets and I just don't need an extended olive bomber. Alright, now I need to talk about the homie Matt because the homie Matt really hooked it up. After my last haul, he actually sent me a gift code as a token of his appreciation or a token of Karmaloop's appreciation, and he didn't ask for a video or anything. And I was going to do a video showing them off. However, I just kind of wanted to test the waters and see if he was going to ask for a video, but he didn't. He didn't even care. Like, he actually hit me up later and was like, yo, are you trying to do another haul? Like, yada, yada, yada. And didn't say, like, yo, are you going to do a haul for that gift card I sent you or anything. He literally just sent that out of the kindness of his heart. He didn't ask me to show any of that stuff off or anything. He just said, yo, we appreciate everything you've done for us. We appreciate you putting on. And in the last haul, I copped this really dope quilted 10 deep box truck hoodie, which, as you guys know, I love 10 deep, and I love this box truck hoodie. I love all their quilted hoodies, really. I have like all their catacombs hoodies. I have like 3 of the black ones and then 1 of the optical marl ones. Basically, I just love their quilted hoodies. They're super heavyweight, and I love their open bottom hoodies because a lot of the stuff with 10 deep you have to size up in, but with their open bottom hoodies, they just fit perfect. They fit true to size, and overall, the reason I love this is because it's a heavier weight hoodie that you can layer with. But I was really bummed that I didn't get the burgundy, so when he sent me that token of appreciation, of course, you already know I had to cop the burgundy. Super dope. I'm super glad to have this, man. I was so stoked. And really, when I organized my haul last time, I purposely didn't get the burgundy because there were other items that I wanted to get, and I kind of want to show you guys a variety. So even though I wanted this, I wanted to have different types of product in my video. Sticking with essential hoodies, I got this Entree hoodie, and Entree actually really hooked it up. Basically, what ended up happening was they sent this piece, and there was like a little like white mark on this, or a little part that basically wasn't dyed, and I thought that was kind of weird. So I sent them a picture and I said, yo, like, this is kind of fucked up, you know? You guys sent me a messed up piece. And they hit me back and said, yo, we'll replace it, you know, send us that one back and we'll replace it and we'll send you a new one. You know, it's perfectly fine, it'll be on us. We'll send you the little tracking number and all that stuff so you can send it back, a little return shipping sheet or whatever the fuck. Yeah, so I was gonna send it back, but then I was like, you know, I don't really feel like going to the post office. I'll just take a Sharpie and mark this black. So I hit them up, I said, you know, don't even worry about it. I'm just gonna take a Sharpie and mark this black. I'm not really tripping on it like that. And they actually hit me back and they said, it's cool, we understand that you don't want to like go to the post office and go out of your way. We'll just send you the new one for free. Like, don't even worry about sending us the other one back. You can keep it and we'll send you this one. And that was super dope. So shout out to Entree. They make really dope hoodies for essential wear. I like getting their hoodies and cutting the bottom off. So if you cut the ribbing off, it's like the perfect length. Usually if you cut the ribbing off, it's a little bit too short, so you have to layer with it. However, these hoodies are perfect when you cut these ribbings off. I've shown these off tons of times on my Instagram because I love golden denim. I had to cop a second pair. If this pair ever gets damaged, I will be really sad, and I need these in my collection. And as you guys know, anything I absolutely love, I try to cop duplicates in. So I had to cop another pair of these. Shout out to Golden Denim. If you guys need some denim, go get them from Golden Denim. I'm telling you, they're the best denim brand in the game. I actually just got these from Golden Denim too, and I'll be showing off more of these, but these are the Dorados. Super nice, super dope. Golden Denim is amazing. Alright, these last 2 items I got from Plunder, and this is why I need to shout out Jay. Seriously, Jay is on his shit. Like, in the last order when I did the gift code thing, there were a couple items I ordered from Plunder as well, and I ordered a really dope all red 10 deep jacket, which if you want to see, you can go follow me on Instagram. I've showed it off on my Instagram. It's really dope. Anyways, and it's like red on red on red, red October. Yeezy would love it. But I ordered that at like 1:30 in the morning, and there was kind of like a fuck up because these codes are actually only applicable to Karmaloop, not Plunder, so they kind of mess up when you use them on Plunder. So tip, if you win the giveaway, don't use it on Plunder. But I made this order at 1:30 and it wasn't going through, and I was using PayPal at the time, and it ended up placing like 4 orders. So he hit me up literally at 1:30 in the morning and was like, yo, I see that you placed 4 orders, let me fix it for you, yada yada yada, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and doing all this technical shit. And he removed the 3 orders and then fixed it, so I only had the 1 order and the proper amount was removed from my gift code. So I really appreciated that. And then he came through in the clutch once again, because in this order I tried ordering from Plunder again, which was stupid of me. I just basically figured it was PayPal that made the mistake, or that was causing the error. So I just figured, okay, well, I'll just do it with my debit card this time. So I put my debit card information in and I placed the order, and it shows zeroed out, but when I placed the order, it actually still charged my debit card. And I was like, damn it! He came flying through the rooftops, took the roof off the fucking building, and fixed everything. He actually fixed the address because I had the wrong address in there because I'm an idiot, and I didn't check that. I just kind of assumed that the default address would be good because it almost always is, but you should always check your address to make sure. He fixed the address, and on top of that, he ended up refunding me that money and removing that amount from my gift code amount, just fix all that shit. So thank you, Jay, I appreciate it. You are the fucking man. Anyways, the last two pieces that I acquired are from 10 Deep as well. I got these 10 Deep sweats, which are really nice. You got zipper pockets, a zipper back pocket, really super comfortable. I went with a size medium. Sometimes I get a size small, but lately I've been trying to get a medium because I have been putting on some gains, all kinds of gains. And the other item is yet another essential hoodie, as if I couldn't have enough essential hoodies, but you can never have enough essential hoodies, especially in Washington when you layer hoodies with bombers. But it's a distressed hoodie. As you can see, there's tons of little distressing. It's an open bottom hoodie, which as you guys know, I love. And just overall, it's a great piece. These are on Plunder. I will try to get a link to that as well, so that way you guys can find these. They have these in black and gray on Plunder, so definitely a really dope piece, and they're marked at a very reasonable price. So now onto the part that everyone really cares about, the giveaway. I'm gonna keep it simple just like last time. I was gonna try to do some other stuff to give people more chances to win, but I don't want to do all that. I'm just gonna keep it simple. The steps to win this giveaway are: first, or one, like this video. 2, go follow me on Instagram, which as you guys know is so dope that it might make you try to reach unreachable tones when you say fuck. And then 3, comment on the most recent picture, whichever that picture may be, it doesn't matter what picture it is, with a wave emoji, flame emoji, or prayer hands emoji. And that's it. Like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, keep living the Starr life.
Mission for the land of milk and honey, sorta funny how to see change. But new roads bring new scars. We duck it, dodge it out of hoopla, push it to the limit, going too far. That's just what it takes to live the Starr life with 2 R's. Now they telling me that life is a lonely road.